Hello, Bright Buffalo Niagara friends. For our entrepreneurs who are listening, a number of regional investors have come together to create and deliver specific tips to help you better prepare for the forum. My name is David Colligan. I am the chair of the Buffalo Angel Investor Group, which is a program of the Western New York Venture Association. I'm going to discuss the importance of showing that you have a first-rate management team. Now, you may think that you were born with all the management skill and ability that any human being would ever need to build a company from the ground all the way to the top. But that's not the way it really works in reality. And what we find is there's certain things lacking when we examine the management capabilities of a startup company. First thing you need to know is we have a saying at our Angel Investor Group. We like to bet the jockey, not the horse. The horse is the disruptive technology that you're trying to promote as your company's basic product. That may be the most important discovery of the century, but unless we're convinced that you're able to bring that company to profitability, we're not going to invest in your company. Now, you might say to us, well, what skills are necessary for good management and good delivery on the investable dollars that we're likely to make in your company? Well, the first skill is to run a company. You have to have basically three different areas covered. The first area is you have to be able to develop the product to its usefulness in the marketplace, or you have to be able to prove that you can enter the stream of commerce with your product. That usually requires some good skill sets in managing people, managing processes, and also finding the right people to help you with the areas that you're not strong in. So we're looking for you to have an answer on how your management is going to lead this product through its development phases, how you're going to treat the sales of the product into the marketplace, and if you can't do it yourself, or we don't believe you can do it yourself, how you're going to hire the right salespeople. And then an often overlooked skill for a management team is the financial management skill. Almost anyone who's involved in business will tell you that a good financial management team is a winning formula for getting investor dollars and for becoming profitable. Many times the entrepreneur doesn't know they need this, and they go in and say that they have an accountant or a bookkeeper that they can use on a part-time basis, and that'll be sufficient for their needs because, of course, they don't have any sales yet, and they don't have any payroll yet, and they don't have any real need for an accountant. But what happens is, if you're going to describe how your company is going to grow very quickly into the size company that justifies an investment of private equity dollars, you're going to have to convince them that that metric of how the growth is going to be managed can be tracked and reported out by an accountant or somebody with accounting skills. And sometimes those skills can be finance skills, but nevertheless you have to have a good numbers person on your staff that can support what you're doing and produce the reports that the investors are going to want to see if they do invest with you. They certainly are more likely to invest with you if you could give them reports that they're comfortable with. And what they're used to seeing is financial reports from accounting people, not financial reports from people without accounting skills. Those make us nervous. So what I'm going to say is be sure to have an advisory board, which is a board of people made up in the specialty that you're building your product or service in, who can advise you on what's going on in the marketplace, in which direction you should be taking your company. And sometimes a cold call to a potential advisory board member will go a lot better than you expect it to go when you explain that you want them to advise you on how to avoid mistakes in the marketplace based upon your new technology. And sometimes they actually become investors in your new technology if you look for an advisory board member that has the right skill set. You can also form a board of directors early on before you ask for money as an investment in your company. Most investors, like myself, are very impressed when a startup company has formed a board of directors and they are going to listen to what the board of directors suggest as better ways to penetrate the market that you're looking at. So the combination that I'm looking for a management team is strong sales, strong accounting, strong personal management skills by whoever's going to be the CEO, supported by an advisory board of directors, and managed by a board of directors who are directing the officers of the company on how to proceed. If you can handle all that, you'll answer a lot of the questions that the investors have, and the investors are going to invest in the jockey, not the horse, and that's why you should concentrate your effort on the management team that you assemble. For more video tips and event details, visit the Bright Buffalo Niagara face page or website at brightbuffaloniagara.com. Don't forget to tune in next week for another tip.